In our final video on surds, we're going to look at how to rationalise the denominator. Now, you might occasionally see these questions saying, write with a rational denominator. What this means is we have to get rid of the surd that's on the bottom of our fraction. Now, the reason we have to do this is, remember, a surd is an irrational number. It is a very difficult number to be calculating or working with in the first place. Trying then to divide by a number that can't be expressed in any other way other than an infinite decimal makes things very, very tough, and certainly a lot of computers can't handle some of the processing power for that. So what we're going to do is just look at the surd that's on the bottom, and we're going to times this whole fraction, top and bottom, by the surd bit here. So the surd's root 2, we're going to times top and bottom by root 2. So on the top I've now got 1 times root 2, which is root 2. Root 2 times root 2 is root 4, but we know that root 4 is 2. That's us done. So just to show it's just as easy here, times top and bottom by root 3. On the top we've now got 4 root 3 over root 9. Again, we know that 3 times 3, so root 9 even is equal to 3. So we've got 4 root 3 upon 3. Now the tempting thing to do here is say, well, I've got a 2 on the top and on the bottom, so I can just cancel these through. Remember that the 2 and 2 here, this isn't a 2. This is root 2, which is about 1.4-ish. And same here, 3 and root 3. Well, that's not a 3. That's root 3, which is about 1.73, thereabouts. Okay? So please be very, very careful and make sure you're just leaving it in that form. Now, there's going to be a few exceptions to this rule in terms of leaving it at that point. 8 upon root 6, we times top and bottom by root 6. And we're going to have 8 root 6 on the top. And since we know that root 3 times root 3 is 3, root 6 times root 6 we know is just going to be 6. I'm going to skip that middle step out. Now you'll see here that these two aren't allowed to cancel because that is a surd. It's not 6 itself. However, the 8 and the 6, these are both whole numbers. These can be cancelled through. So I can divide both 8 and 6 by 2. I can half them both. So I've got 4 and 3. So we can rewrite this as being 4 root 6 all over 3. And then we've got this one here. We've got 15 upon 3 root 5. Now again, we've been timesing everything by the surd. And the surd's just root 5. It's tempting to, or maybe, try that again. It's tempting to maybe times by 3 root 5, but that's going to make things difficult later on, especially when we start cancelling down the fraction. So just times top and bottom by root 5. 15 root 5 upon 3 times, well, 5, so root 5 times root 5 is 5. So this is 15 root 5 upon 15. And again, we can divide both top and bottom by the 15. 1 and 1. I've got 1 root 5 upon 1, or if you want, just root 5. Okay? So, quite a few examples there for you to have a look through. Make sure you are familiar with how these work. These tend to come up, if not every year, then every couple of years. And it is worthwhile being able to do them because they're usually worth about at least 2, maybe even 3 marks at times. Okay, thanks.